The best thing I ever did as a brand new reseller to resell on Poshmark was to get a bot. I did not waste any time. I had been reselling for 3 weeks and I knew for a fact I was not going to be able to get the sales and the status that I wanted without the help of an automation tool. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how I set up my very first automation tool, how I'm increasing sales, and how I'm increasing my time. Let's get into it. There was no way I was going to be able to hit Poshmark Ambassador, how I was going to get all my listings up so that everyone can see them without help. I needed help. I have a full-time job. I'm trying to do all the reselling stuff, like the good, fun reselling stuff. And I don't have time to sit there on my computer and just go, share, like, follow, share, like, follow. It's completely ridiculous. And so much time is taken up with that until I found Primelister. This is an automation tool that will do all of that for you 24/7, running in the background, as you can put all of your other time and effort into the more fun things of reselling. So today I'm going to walk through step-by-step how to set up your own Primelister automation tool. I will let you know exactly how it works. I will show you exactly how I am making more money, more sales, and I'm actually getting more time to do all the other things that I need to do in a busy reseller business. Primelister has also sent along a really great deal for you. If you click the link in the bottom of my description, Primelister is offering a 7-day trial, and on top of that, a 30% off your first month so that you can give Primelister a try and see how much help it is going to be for you and your Poshmark reselling journey. All right, let's get right into the tutorial. I'm going to screen share and I will show you step by step how to set up your Primelister account. When you use the link in my description box below, this is going to take you to the login page. This is where you sign up to start your free trial, 7-day free trial, no credit card required. And if you love it and you want to continue on or you want to get some more experience with it, there's also the 30% off your first month for Primelister, so use that as well in the description box below, because that'll give you the 30% off, which I think is a great way. I really don't think 7 days in Primelister is enough to get the full out of it of what you can expect from Primelister. This is the best way to go, is with that 30% off your first month. And if you want to go ahead and scroll down, it goes all the way through Primelister, what it has to offer, why it's going to be great for you. But you don't have to read all of this because I'm going to show you how to do it. It's super, super easy, and let's get started. So what you're going to go ahead and do is that you're going to insert your name, and then you'll put your email address in, and then you'll get started for free. So you're going to click that option. Because I already have one, mine's going to look just a little bit different, but when you go ahead into your closet, it is going to look like this. So just for video purposes, I removed my closet just so I can show you what it's like. So you'll have a page that comes across like this. Just look up in the top left-hand corner right here, little square dots. I want you to make sure you click on that and make sure that you have the Poshmark automation up, because each screen, like the cross listing and the eBay automation, pops up on a different screen. I'm going to go hit reconnect to closet. You're just going to enter that in and then hit connect. And this is only going to take a few minutes, maybe 3 tops, but it goes really quickly. Now you can see that my closet is connected. It says it right here. So here you can see all of the automation tools that Primelister actually offers for Poshmark, which is a ton of things that you can do with this. Everything is going to be automated. It's so super simple and so easy to do. You have the share button, the community share, a reseller, offers to likers. You have a party share, and you're going to return the share from other people that have shared your things. You're going to return a follow. You can follow new closets, and then they have a new bundle creation, what I have not used yet. So we're just going to I'll tell you a little bit about it, but it's actually really not necessary if you use bundle stuff in Poshmark's already closet. All right, so let's start from the beginning. We need to share our closet. Here we go. On this right-hand side panel, you're going to see the sharing hours that we want to share our items throughout the day. They do say that you should be sharing your closet anywhere from 2 to 3 times a day. It really is all dependent on what you think is necessary. Play around with it. It's not the same for everyone. But what I do suggest is making sure that you're sharing your closet in the waking hours, that people are actually on the platform. I wouldn't suggest sharing your closet like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or anything like that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is that I'm going to share at 7 a.m. You just click on the 7 a.m. button and you click on the toggle switch here. And then you will put a number between 1 and 1,000 of how many items they want to be shown at the 7 to 8 a.m. time slot. And because I have just under 300, I'm going to put that I want them to share 300 because in a few more days, I'll have the 300 up anyways. I'm going to have them share my entire closet between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. And then I just click and save changes. And then I'm actually going to go into maybe the 10 a.m. slot. And I'm going to do the exact same for the 10 to 11 a.m. slot. And I'm going to click in 300. I would suggest as your number grows in your closet, come back and change this configuration out to match up to how many items you have in a closet. And I'm also going to share it at 4. Actually, let's do like a 7 p.m. And we're going to go ahead and click 300. Again, you just click on the amount of items you have in your closet. Could be 50, And then let's go ahead and do like a 9 p.m. because I always feel like I get quite a bit of sales into the later evening. We're going to do a 300 there as well. And just go ahead and click Save Changes. And then you're just going to click down here on Enabled. And then you click Out. And now you can see that blue toggle switch is on. That means that sharing is happening. Okay, so community shares. We're going to go into the settings. The daily share limit, I believe, is 15. Oh no, you can go all the way up to 9,000 shares. If you're not familiar with the community share, it's like Primelister is going to automatically share items from other Poshers closets with your followers throughout the day. It's automatically taking your followers' items and then they're going to share it throughout the day. So I'm actually going to bring this number way, way down to maybe about 50 a day. And then we're going to click Enabled. And then we will exit out of this screen. So there we go, the blue toggle switch is on. Now this relisting, we all know about the relisting and delisting. So this is really great because you will not mess up. You will not get banned from Poshmark anymore from relisting or delisting too many times because it's automatically happening in the background. It's so easy. You can rest your mind. We are going to go ahead and I'm not going to even say 13 per hour because I don't even have that. I'm actually going to probably just put 1 per hour. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I don't have enough items to relist anyways. So I won't even go to 1 item per hour. It'll probably just be a couple items a day. Again, you can share at any time you like, relist at any time you like. Play around with it, see what works best for you. I'm actually going to change this one and I'm going to disable that. All right, so there you go. You can see I toggled off a few different ones and here I'm actually going to put on the 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. I feel like that's when I have received offers or purchases. And again, my busiest time, I feel like that is getting the most action is in towards the evening. I go to sleep at 10 o'clock. So when I wake up in the morning, I usually have offers or sales when I wake up. I think this is really great to do. Now, you can scroll. Now you're going to scroll down and then give you options and you can filter how Poshmark chooses the items that are going to be relisted. Here we go, filter by age and days of listing. Listings older than 60 days. You can put your number on here. We already know that we have to list. We can't relist after the 60-day mark. So I'm actually going to put 90 days on here and that's just my preference. You can also filter by the number of likes something has had. Like, so if it has 0 likes, they're going to relist it faster, or, you know, you can kind of configure it out that way, or you can also filter it out by the price range. This is great. I love the offers to likers. This is one of my favorite things that Primelister can do for Poshmark. The offer to likers is such a game changer. And then after doing some research, I actually found out. Now, I used to always send my offers to likers after about 5 to 10 minutes after they've liked it. But I did a little bit of research before making this video. And the ideal time actually is 30 minutes to 3 hours. Now, use your judgment. Do some testing. I'm going to try something a little bit different right now since we're in here. I'm going to try the 30 minutes. So after a buyer likes an item, at the 30-minute mark, they're going to send out a message for, I'm going to do 10% off the original cost. Now, this is really great. You can filter everything out if you really want to. Filter by age, the current price listing, the maximum net earnings of your listing, and it goes on and on and on. I'm not going to go through all of these. And then if you scroll down, oh, pardon me, scroll back up, it says offer delay. So this one says wait 5 minutes before sending the offer. I'm going to switch it to 30 and we're going to see how it goes. All right, party shares. I don't do parties, so I just leave it toggled off. Now, a return share, this is when you are going to, somebody shares your item and you're going to share one of their items. So I'm actually going to bring this way down to like 50. And the reshare count, I'm going to share maybe 3 of theirs. Actually, you know what? We're just going to share 2 of theirs until it gets to 50. So we're going to enable that. Again, use your judgment and we'll kind of record this and see what kind of sales you're getting at. And if you feel like it's not catching any sales, come back in and adjust it and then see what happens. Everything is different for everybody. Return follow. This is when, what am I trying to say? Oh, this is when somebody follows you, you're going to follow them back. So we're going to toggle that on. Follow new closets. We're going to toggle that back on. There is an option that you can follow however many people you want a day. I'm just going to bring that down to 50 just because. Exit that. And so again is the bundle creation. I have a bundle creation that automatically goes on Poshmark where if they bundle 2 or more pieces, they get 15% off. So I am not going to use their automation bundle tool. I have not used it yet. If you wanted to go into more depth, you can do some more research on this. But again, I use the Poshmark tool. I've always done it, so I just find it easier. All right, so there you have it. So those are all your automations. So you set all of these things and it's just constantly happening 24/7 for you. You don't have to worry about it. And with all honesty, there is no way you could make Posh Ambassador without having a bot sharing and liking and following all of these things. There's absolutely no way, unless you want to wait like 2 or 3 years. Now, I know Posh Ambassador doesn't really get you much in the way of as a seller, but I do feel like as a buyer, when they see that Poshmark Ambassador, I feel like they have maybe more, they trust you more on purchasing from you. I got this bot within weeks of me starting to sell on Poshmark because I knew I was never going to get those shares, follows, and likes going fast enough. All right, so now you go to activity up here on the top, and it'll show you exactly what they have already done. Now, all of my stuff was turned off, so you can see just in the amount of time that I went and toggled all of those on, you can see that they've already done a 3 community share. They've already sent 3 offers to likers. You can see how quickly it starts going for you, which is really, really great. Okay, so let's break down the pricing. This is such an affordable option for us as Canadian resellers because I feel like we always get screwed when it comes to the exchange rate between US and Canada. So let's break it down. It's everything that I showed you today is included, and it ends up being $34.61 Canadian per month. And I am talking about all of the things that I showed you. You scheduling the task, offers to likers, sending bulk offers, And then don't forget, you have to share your closet, and you're going to follow other people. You're going to share their items. So everything like that is included in that $34.61 a month. So of course, though, if you are wanting to save even more, you can pay for a yearly subscription in one fell swoop. And that ends up being $27.69 per month if you want to pay for a yearly subscription. So you just can't go wrong with that price. It is one of the most affordable ones I've found. And for the fact how easy it is to do, how convenient it is, you do not need to be like some tech savvy wizard in order to figure this out. Their customer service is amazing, and they get right back to you, which is nice. So if you have any problems, they're super fast to help you out. Now, I'm going to actually break this down even a little further to show you exactly how you're going to save money and time, and you're going to make more money. I'm going to show you exactly how much you're paying and how much it's worth it to add Primelister as your automation tool for Poshmark. We're talking about in terms of profit per item. Usually profit per item is anywhere from $10 to $20. And of course, you can go way up from that and you can go way down from that. But me, if I averaged out all my profit per item, I usually profit around $15 to $20 per item. You have a closet, and on average monthly, your profit coming into your pocket after each sale is $15. If you take the automation Primelister and add it into your Poshmark, you will only have to sell 3 more items per month to cover the cost of Primelister. So for the amount of money that you're paying on Primelister, you only have to sell 3 more items, and I will tell you, you will sell more than 3 items using an automation tool like this. There are multiple reasons how this is going to help you, and it's just not the fact of like being an automation tool. So when you are automating something and you're liking, but you're sharing, when you constantly share your closet, it keeps ranking up in the algorithm. So you'll always be on top instead of being on the bottom when you're doing it yourself. Because like I said before, they suggest resharing your closet 2 to 3 times a day. So if you're talking like you have like a 4 or 500 piece closet, I mean, that's tons of pushing the button to share every single item. I couldn't even imagine wasting my kind of time with that. Like, I have pictures to take and sourcing to do and time with my family. So if you just think about it in terms of that, do not forget that time equals money. And when you really break it down, 3 more items per month to cover the cost of Primelister, to me, it's not even a question. It's just like, okay, when are we going to do this? Primelister actually has integrated into them. It's called a human behavior. So you will never have to worry about being, how do you say, the algorithm is not going to see that you're doing or using a bot because of the human integration that they have into their product and into their automation tool. And another great thing is that it's a cloud-based tool. The sunshine is so beautiful. It just peeked out and I will take it. It's just beautiful. Anyways, again, it's a cloud-based tool, which means that it's always running in the background. You never have to worry about it. You can check your stats on it all the time and see if you need to change things up. And it's just so convenient. It doesn't hurt to try it because it's free. So click the link in the description below for your 7-day free trial. And if you feel like a little bit more time is needed to kind of like dabble and see, then I highly suggest moving on and trying out that 30% off for your first month, because then you really get to see how much benefit Primelister will be for you. And you know, like my favorite things about this, you know, and there's a few things, but it is the most affordable one I could find for us as Canadian resellers, and then the exchange rate. But I love the fact that it offers tiers, because if you're not quite ready to get into cross-listing or anything like that, this is a major starting point for you to use Primelister. And then also I love the fact that it's super user-friendly. This is like so easy to use. So don't forget, 7-day free trial, 30% off with the link below. I hope you guys love it. Please share your experiences. Let me know how you guys feel about Primelister if you have used it before. Please let me know if you feel like a automation tool is worth it when you are just starting out with Poshmark as a reseller. And I really do thank you for hanging out with me today. Until next time, happy reselling.